Thanks for joining us. I'm Megan Roberts. The search for a boy who went missing in the waters off Clyde River, Nunavut has turned into a recovery, according to the hamlet's mayor. The child disappeared on Thursday morning. Clyde River's mayor says the boy and his friend went floating in the ocean on a piece of foam insulation. The other boy made it to a camp across the bay and told some adults what happened.
They drifted to the other side as foam is very light, and when the other boy looked behind him, the other child was gone.
Baluk says he believes the body may be in the deep part of the ocean. He also says the hamlet search and rescue looked for the boy all day yesterday. Police are now helping with the recovery. Quebec's Director of Criminal and Penal Prosecutions is not laying charges against Nunavut police officers involved in a fatal shooting in July of 2025. In a rare move, the DPCP has publicly released its decision in that investigation. Samuel Watt reports.
Quebec's Director of Criminal and Penal Prosecution says it's made a rare exception to publicly release a decision into a fatal police-involved shooting in Inukjuak, Nunavut. Its guidelines state it only does so to preserve public confidence in the administration of justice. The DPCP says police responded to a hostage situation call in July 2025. An officer was stabbed by a man. After several other attempts, officers opened fire. The man was later pronounced dead. CBC News has confirmed with his brother his name is Jamie Kakik. The DPCP says police are often placed in volatile situations and they cannot be expected to always measure the degree of force they should use accurately. In this case, the DPCP says the intervention was necessary to protect them from serious injury or death. Police-involved shootings in Nunavut are much higher than the rest of Quebec. As of July 2025, it was roughly 73 times higher according to provincial police watchdog, the BEI. A third-party report released earlier this year called for a distinctly Inuit public safety system after a series of police-involved shootings. Nunavut police are set to officially respond to that report in September. Samuel Watt, CBC News, Yellowknife.
We have an update now on a story we brought you last week about residents of a Yellowknife apartment building dealing with a sewage issue. Now, the NWT's Chief Environmental Health Officer says he's received multiple complaints about that building. Luke Carroll has more.
The NWT Chief Environmental Officer says he wants the sewage issue at Ridgeview South dealt with. This is a Northview-owned apartment building. Last week, it had sewage pumped from its basement. It's the second time it's needed to be pumped in 2 months.
We would like a permanent solution instead of a fix.
Several tenants previously told CBC News that the sewage smell was causing health issues. One said they had breathing issues exacerbated. Another complained about it irritating their eyes. Rohit says he has received multiple complaints about the sewage, which he says can be a health hazard.
Sewage would be something, a basic necessity. Sewage is something that in its form can be injurious to people's health. Maybe it's direct contact through food as well. Multiple disease can spread through sewage.
But there's not much his office can do. If requested, they will investigate a home and determine if there is a potential threat to human health. Their findings can then be used in a hearing between the tenant and the landlord. However, rental disputes fall under the NWT rental office. Jerry Van Hansen is the chief rental officer. He says he can't speak to this specific situation, but did speak to how his office works. They hold hearings and their decisions are enforceable by law. But Van Hansen says this is really a last resort.
We do encourage landlords and tenants to try and work things out. If not, then they come here.
CBC News visited Ridgeview South again earlier this week. The smell had improved, and tenants say they have seen plumbers on site. CBC News has reached out repeatedly to the landlord, Northview REIT, about what repairs have been done, but has not received a response by deadline. Luke Carroll, CBC News, Yellowknife.
Staying in Yellowknife, where a group of residents are taking the city to court. They want to stop a plan to rezone an undeveloped green space into permit housing. The land is between Burwash Drive, Con Road, and Rikon Drive. Devin Trudinik has that story.
Yellowknife City Council voted in favor in July of a proposal to rezone this land between Burwash Drive, Con Road, and Rikon Drive. The city says it would allow for 8 low-density housing units, but not everyone's on board. A group of 11 residents filed a court application to the NWT Supreme Court last month. They want to stop that from happening. Their court application says each of them live near the area in question. It says a new zoning bylaw that would allow for this development must be quashed. They say problems like a lack of details from the city and contradictions to other bylaws. They also argue that this parcel of land was considered a natural area. And according to the city's own zoning bylaw, natural areas must be preserved and maintained by restricting development. The application also argues there are no details around whether existing infrastructure in the area could handle the added density. That's things like roads and sewers. CBC News has approached the city of Yellowknife for comment. A spokesperson says it can't because the matter is still before the courts. The application from the group of residents has not been tested in court and a hearing date has not been set yet. Devin Trudinik, CBC News, Yellowknife.
100 Yukon homes will soon get energy upgrades. New funding is going to the Kwanlin Dun First Nation. It'll be used to retrofit houses for KDFN citizens. Over $29 million is tagged for the work. Most of that will come from the federal government. Work is currently underway in the McIntyre subdivision of Whitehorse. KDFN Chief Sean Smith says this is good news.
You know, we've been waiting for a long time for things to be done at this level. And it was those considerations that we discussed in connecting with people within the energy and, you know, the whole efficiency side through Yukon government programs really kind of created this idea, and then it bloomed into this, what it is. And really, I appreciate those things. And, you know, the citizens are definitely looking forward to the finished project. And of course, there's always a little clunkiness around construction activity, but Kwanlin Dun is thriving.
Homes could see improved ventilation systems, stronger sealing on windows and doors, and lower utility bills. Construction of the long-awaited port in Qikqtarjuaq, Nunavut is going to be delayed once again. The company spearheading the project says the process of securing funding hasn't moved quickly enough. Artie Sarkisian reports.
Qikqtarjuaq has been waiting for a deep-sea port for decades, back when there was no Nunavut and the hamlet was still called Broughton Island. Now, the community leaders wonder if they will have to wait even longer, with promised construction delayed.
Honestly, it was disappointing.
Mohamed Ahmadi is Qikqtarjuaq's senior administrative officer. He says the longer the community waits for port construction, the longer they miss out on expected economic benefits from tourism, military ships, and fishing. The port is set to cost $350 million, with most of that money coming from federal funds and loans. The construction is led by Qikqtarjuaq Arctic Economic Development Corporation and was supposed to start this summer. But the corporation had to push it to next year as it's still seeking federal funding. In a statement to CBC, the corporation's vice president, Jeff Morris, says he's optimistic the federal government will eventually follow through with the money. But Ahmadi is not so sure.
How can I be confident about that? Since it is more than 20 years that it hasn't yet started. So no, I'm not confident at all.
But despite the construction delays, the company says it's still aiming for the port to start welcoming its first ships in 2028. Artie Sarkisian, CBC News, Iqaluit.
New data from Statistics Canada shows the country added far more jobs in July than expected, enough to bring the unemployment rate to its lowest level in 2 years. Makta Gabrasalasa takes a look at what it means for the economy in the face of continuing U.S. tariff turmoil.
The Canadian economy has been weathering American tariffs and sluggish growth. Now a new sign things could be turning around. Stats Canada says this summer there's a surge of new jobs, 75,000 added in July.
The Canadian economy appears to be rebounding.
The unemployment rate fell to 6.4%, the lowest it's been in 2 years. 181,000 jobs added since April, and Ontario added 52,000 jobs in July alone. The province has been hit especially hard by tariffs targeting auto and steel. But other industries are seeing growth.
There was a loss of significant numbers of manufacturing jobs right after the first U.S. tariffs were announced. But what we've been seeing in the last few months is rebounds in other sectors. Professional services, which would include consultants and engineers, as well as financial services.
Also looking stronger, the summer job numbers for 15 to 24-year-olds. The unemployment rate, the lowest it's been in more than 2 years, but still not good enough for those struggling to find work at this recent job fair.
I need a job. I haven't been hired anywhere else.
It's been tough. It's been very competitive. I've been to like 10 interviews this summer alone. I can't get a job.
Students in their early 20s seem to be faring a bit better.
It's still really tricky to find that first job as a high school student, but we are seeing more and more of the elder youth, those university-aged professionals coming into the job market are finding work.
All in all, economists say this jobs report is strong. But as for what's to come,
the outlook is still uncertain, and there remain a lot of risks.
Magda Gebre-Selassie, CBC News, Toronto.
We have new data on attendance rates for students in the Northwest Territories. On average, students are missing school more than 1 day every week. That's according to a recently released territorial report. As the CBC's Saloni Bugra tells us, advocates are concerned the situation could get even worse.
I think by mid-September, we're going to really feel the crisis.
A recent territorial education performance report shows students in the NWT will miss at least 3 years of school by the time they graduate. In Cleacho communities, attendance is as low as 35%. The NWT Teachers Association is worried it could get worse. Its president blames chronic underfunding.
And what I mean by that is if you're not providing the right specialty supports and resources to students that need it, students aren't going to be able to thrive in the school system, and therefore what's the desire to be there?
Mueller says the territory is also struggling to attract and retain teachers, leaving students frustrated.
That's frustrating for them because they're just starting to develop a relationship and trust, and then those individuals are gone and they're starting all over again.
Advocates say the loss of $30 million of Jordan's principal funding across the north will create more problems. This Yellowknife MLA says she's worried students will be left behind.
Students did not have enough access to specialists such as the speech language pathologist, psychologist, to have, formal assessments done when necessary if they're having learning disabilities, to try to understand, the root causes of their problems and get proper interventions early on. So that is more than overdue, and with the loss of Jordan's principal, I think it's just sort of the final crack where the system really is appearing to crumble.
She wants the territory to look at other regions with better attendance and come up with creative ways to encourage students to return to classrooms.
For example, changing the schedule of the school year so that there's not such a long break in the summer. Maybe it breaks up the routine and the momentum too much. I'm aware that some other communities, for example, believe that having a great fun school bus that goes around and picks up all the kids in the community in the morning, even if it's not that far of a walk to school, say, could make a big difference in attendance. Let's be creative, let's put our heads together and not be afraid to try new things.
The Education Department told CBC it is talking to the feds about the impact of losing the money from Jordan's principal. It says Aurora College will start offering teaching courses next year to address the teacher shortage. Meanwhile, CBC reached out to all 10 school boards and did not receive any response. Saloni Bugra, CBC News, Yellowknife.
The government of the Northwest Territories has also released a report on the state of cancer in the territory between 2011 and 2022. It says in those years, cancer rates have remained steady, but a few types stand out.
What is hard to see is seeing breast, colorectal, lung being the most common cancer in females, and then colorectal and lung being also common in males. And yet you have screening available for breast, colorectal, and there are tobacco cessation programs that we've offered to the public that could make inroads.
The report says cancer screening in the NWT is falling below national target rates. Candola says they don't know why this is the case, but her office plans to do a deeper dive into the issue this year. A research forest in the Yukon is showcasing agricultural potential in the north. The Gunnar Nielsen and Mickey Lammers Research Forest held its annual agriculture demonstration this week. Gabrielle Plonka takes us there.
Most of the 24 people who visited the research farm were gardeners themselves. They toured the rows of grains and vegetables and asked detailed questions about soil conditions and pest control. This was the first year that the public tours were separate from tours with farmers, a testament to the Yukon's growing agriculture scene.
Now we have a growing number of First Nation governments taking on farms and large community gardens for food production. So we called yesterday, first day was for farmers and First Nation food producers. We had about 35 people show up from, including 4 different First Nations, which was fantastic.
As the climate warms, the list of plants that will grow in the Yukon is getting longer. Lamb says the possibilities change season to season, but the main goal is to keep trying things.
The growing belt in North America is moving northwards. This might take 50 to 100 years, but we need to be ready. And that's why we have some of these projects like we call it our climate change barometer.
This year at the farm, there are 2 rows of corn. There's also beans, barley, and haskap berries. Researchers say they're always experimenting, and home growers should do the same.
I hope that people take away that came to demonstration day that there is really no wrong answer. Everything's a trial. Get your hands dirty, get connected to your food.
Lamb says brand new gardeners should start by testing their soil. You can do that for free at the Elijah Smith Building. There's also a seed library in the same building for anyone to use. Gabrielle Plonka, CBC News, Whitehorse.
The number of veterinarians offering regular care in the NWT is doubling to 2. A new vet will start at Yellowknife's Aurora Veterinary Hospital in just over a week. It is welcome news for the territory's only brick and mortar pet hospital. Dr. Katie Denroche says there's a crisis in veterinary medicine across the country.
We don't have enough veterinarians, and a lot of the ones that we do have are burning out just from the sheer amount of work, because it's not just here that there's more animals than there are carers.
Denroche says rural areas are being left in the dust, unable to compete with bigger cities for staff. She worries residents are having to make sacrifices when local staff are overwhelmed. That's something one Yellowknife resident almost faced firsthand when his northern special, Carl, got into a fight with another dog. Luckily, Carl was able to get an appointment with Denroche instead of having to drive south to Alberta.
Well, that was a big concern of mine when there was the dry spell of literally nobody in town. That freaked me out a lot.
Denroche says there's enough need in the NWT for multiple vets and clinics. Dr. Ho Nam will join Denroche on August 17th. Rising costs are making some families think twice about sending their kids to summer camp. Deanna Sumac-Johnson shows us how parents might manage to swing it or at least look for alternatives.
It's the sights and sounds of summer, but behind the scenes, the heat is on for camp operators and parents to keep this magic alive.
Everything costs more. So insurance has gone up significantly for us. Food costs have increased. Our staff wages have increased.
Those higher costs get passed on to families, though camps say they try to minimize it at a time when many Canadians are already struggling with affordability.
If I look at returning camper numbers, we're missing about 60 campers that went to camp last year that didn't come this year.
Camps can range in cost from $150 to $300 a week for community and city-run day camps to more than $2,000 a week for overnight camps. Camps across Canada know what families are up against.
We've been hearing that they're having to make choices whether to involve them in sports or multi-weeks of day camp or overnight camp. And, you know, it's upsetting to hear.
Beyond offering childcare, summer camps have many other benefits, says this expert.
You get to try new things that you can challenge yourself in those ways and really build grit and perseverance. So learning self-awareness, emotional management, social awareness.
This financial advisor and mom of two says she suggests parents look beyond camps if their budget just can't handle it.
I was very enthusiastic when the kids were younger because I didn't want my kids to be missing out. But as the kids got older, I started arranging more play dates and actually talking to parents and seeing what their schedule is to see if we could do a bit of a swap, or I'll host some kids.
If sending your kids to camp is a priority for you, organizers say to reach out and ask if they offer subsidies. Some do, as they urge all levels of government to help camps with funding. Deanna Sumanak-Johnson, CBC News, Toronto.
After 2 years of planning, Haines Junction's new bike park is officially open to the public. Over 150 people attended the grand opening barbecue on Thursday night, organized by the village's bike club, Pedal Junction. We stopped by to see how much this new space means to the community.
Pedal Junction formed as a society back in 2023, and we got funding from Lotteries Yukon last year, so in 2024, to build this bike skills park, and we hired Chris to build it for us.
Yeah, we did a multi-phase project. We built some skills tracks, some kids' bikes stuff, some things for the older kids and adults, just kind of a variety to get kids in Haines Junction and everyone into biking.
My favorite loop is like the perimeter track. It's my favorite. It has a whole bunch of berms, rollers, jumps.
The bumps, I usually do the bumps before. Those are my favorite.
I like watching him go off of the teeter-totter. Like, he's made me film him do it. And like, he doesn't wait for it to go down. He just kind of launches off of it. Ooh, I gotta try that. That one's my favorite too. Yeah.
The club organized a lot more this year, barbecue for the community, just kind of a more open event for everyone. Bring everyone around the community to see what's going on. And
it's coming. I think it's awesome. They had a vision not long ago and they got it done. It's done. And you know what? It's a community thing and it's good for the kids. Anything for the youth is awesome. So yeah, wish them all the best.
I think it's really good and the builders did a really good job. I hope the other kids like it.
Yeah, I have 3 kids who are less than a kilometer away, so I think we'll be here a lot. They're super pumped.
Community-based recreation is important, but also learning like skills on a bike. It just translates to self-confidence and opportunities for recreation almost all over the world.
I'm happy to see this happening. Like, this is what I always dreamt of as a kid, and now Haines Junction has it. It's what I always wanted, and now future kids can bike and have somewhere safe to do it.
Teddy, is there anything else you want to say on camera for the news about grand opening today?
It's too good to exist.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
And that is Northbeat for tonight. For news anytime, go to cbc.ca/north. Thank you for watching. I'm Megan Roberts. Have a great weekend.